me, Cynthia Ngonose. I'm here today with my team. I am going to introduce them. On my left is Renelwe, Anewo, Gaugelo, Richard, and Tobeka. And together we are cybersecurity team from the Matlala group. Our role is to ensure that the company's critical information is protected and that we are giving the best security solutions to our client. So today we decided to come here and have a conversation about the two most powerful security solutions, which are security information and event management, as well as security orchestration and automation response. Before we dive deep into our conversation, can we explain what cybersecurity is to someone who is not in IT field, someone who knows nothing about cybersecurity in simplest way possible?
Okay, in the simplest way, I would say cybersecurity is a way of protecting organizations from cyber attacks and unauthorized access use of electronic data.
Yeah, that's very true. Maybe just to add on what she said, I can say cybersecurity it's a three-legged pot in a nutshell. One leg do threat hunting, and then after that threat has been found, we have to react to that threat. That task is done by the second leg. And the last one does threat prevention, so that next time we will not have other threats filtering into our network. So all these legs combined together, they make one complete solid solution.
So speaking about solutions, so our security vendors have solutions that detect, respond, and prevent. And the nice thing about all these vendors is they also integrate with each other. So a company doesn't necessarily have to buy a new solution from scratch. They can integrate the two and it works perfectly.
Yeah.
Okay. Speaking of integration, we have what we call SIEM and SOAR, and how Cynthia mentioned in the intro. So these help organizations better manage their security operations. That is, it gives them more visibility into their network as a whole, and it also proves them to be able to provide more security to protect their data and their assets.
Oh yes. Wait. SIEM and SOAR are two different solutions, but they can be integrated into one solution. Since while we are giving an overview of SIEM and solution, I think how about we dive deep into this concept? How about we elaborate more so that the one person who doesn't know anything about the SIEM and SOAR can have a better understanding about it.
Okay, yeah, you are right. SIEM is a tool that collects the logs from different endpoints.
Cynthia, can we just be a bit more specific with the endpoints? What or who are these endpoints?
Okay, well, when I'm talking about the endpoints, I'm referring to the computers, the servers, the applications, and networks. So what SIEM does, SIEM collects the logs and event data from these endpoints, analyze them, and it finds that there is suspicious activity. It informs or it alerts the security team to further investigate and also to respond to those suspicious activities.
Yeah, yes. Which means all the admin can view all the logs in the SIEM and
Yeah.
also which devices can connect to the SIEM. But what about SOAR?
Oh, so just before I go to so, I like what she said about SIM. It sort of like give you a visibility. Yeah, it visualizes. So like after that threat has been found, we need to react to it, right? That's where SOAR comes in. SOAR is the best tool for reacting. It gives you a platform where you create tasks and playbooks that you can use to respond to the particular threats that you have found.
Okay.
We hear you, Richard. We hear you, and then if you can explain more about the task and the playbooks, what are those? Remember, we are giving this overview to someone who doesn't know anything about the security. So
Mhm.
if we can have the overview of it.
Yeah.
Okay, so look at it this way. Playbooks are automated workflows. Basically, it's a step-by-step solution. So look at it this way. Let me try to explain it for someone who doesn't
Yeah.
understand it. So think of it as playlist,
Yes.
music playlist on your phone.
Yeah.
So you decide which song plays after the next and by who. So same concept, playbooks.
Yeah.
Playbooks, basically, that is where you do your task step by step.
Mhm.
If this happens, this must respond a certain way.
Yes.
Yeah, same concept.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the example that you gave of music playlist. Yeah, it also applies to playbooks because in a playbook, namely,
Yes.
you create tasks that should be executed and then you place them in a manner that you want.
Mhm.
So that's part of you doing the configurations.
Yeah.
You see, yeah.
Okay.
So let's say you have found a threat, and then that playbook is going to respond to that threat. Maybe if the laptop has been affected, that laptop can be isolated, or the traffic can be blocked. You see, so it prevents a threat from spreading across the network. Yeah.
Okay, so every day we have new threats that are like emerging. So do we create playbooks according to those threats, or do we have a playbook that is already implemented to detect those threats?
Okay, Kgaugelo, let me try to answer your question. Nero gave us a good example about playbook, and she did explain what playbook is. So to answer your question, playbooks are designed to help the security team to respond to known threats. But let's say there is an organization that require a solution that responds to both known and unknown threats. There are various endpoint detection response solutions out there, and one of them is the reactor. But we will go dive deep into what reactor is and how does reactor work in the next coming episodes. Today it was just an overview around the two solutions, which are SIEM and SOAR. Yeah.
So I have like a question. So since there's human errors and you are gonna be able to do mistakes in the playbook, for instance, like how we are discussing the playbook. So SOAR has AI, which is artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence is able to do what administrators do. That's us. We are administrators. So if there's AI, does it mean that we cancel out the work of the administrator, since the AI will do exactly what the administrator is doing?
No, we don't cancel the AI. SOAR still needs the human oversight or human intervention to ensure that it operates correctly and to ensure that it also responds to security incidents. So we don't cancel
The admin's work.
the admin's work.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you, Regina.
Okay, so I hear you. So from what I have learned today and from our conversation, can I confidently say that we can integrate SIEM and SOAR to improve the threat detection? And also, I've also learned that SIEM automate and collects a large amount of data, and so respond and detect those threats. So which means it gives the organizations to improve and respond to those threats effectively and quickly.
Yes. It does reduce manual efforts. So the integration of SIM and SOAR reduces time-consuming, repetitive tasks. So with SOAR, it automates. So it can automate this task. So when it automates this task, it helps security analysts to do more complex and focus on more complex incidents instead of focusing on what SOAR is doing. So they are able to focus on more activities, incidents, and develop more strategies for security.
Yeah. I like what you said. I learned a lot from this conversation.
Yes.
I learned that in SIEM alone is not enough.
Yeah.
SIEM alone is not enough because it collects data but it doesn't respond, because after you've collected the data and you don't have a response solution, you have to manually responding to each threat. So you need
Which
one.
is time consuming.
Yeah, it's time consuming.
Yeah.
So you
And
need
you can repeat.
yeah. So you need an automated solution that can do that. So you use what? SOAR. So that's why we integrate SIEM and SOAR. They work hand in hand.
So the integration of SIEM and SOAR provides security analysts with the greater visibility into organization security landscape. By correlating and analyzing data from various sources, SIEM system provide a more comprehensive view of security events. Now, with SOAR system responds SOAR system respond to that data collected by SIEM, and then what it does again is that it provides a more context to security incident, enabling security analysts to make informed decisions. So
Yeah. Okay.
Just to add on that, so regarding integration, that is. Integration of these solutions can better help security teams make better informed decisions by providing them with more accurate and timely data.
Yes.
By automating these response workflows, security teams can respond to incidents more quickly and effectively, reducing the impact of security breaches and mining.
And minimizing
And thank you. And minimizing the risk of data loss or theft.
Okay, so let's say someone who's listening to this is interested in these two products and now they want to implement them. You have to implement one and then followed by another one and then integrate them at the end. You see. So what are the prerequisites? What are the licenses that are needed when you need to install these two solutions?
Okay, I think Tobeka is the right person to answer that. And she knows more a lot. She knows more a lot about licensing and the installation.
Okay, it's a lie, but I will answer. So I would say it depends. It depends on which vendor is providing you with SIM and SOAR. So, but there are general licenses for both of these. For SIM, we have platform license, we have data source license, and user license. And then for SOAR, we have platform license, we have integration license, and also we have user license. But like I said, it differs on which vendor is providing you with SIM or SOAR.
Thank you, Tobeka. That's a handful of information.
Thank you so much. And that is a wrap. That is it from my team. We will catch you guys on our next episode, which we will be focusing on IBM SIEM and SOAR. So it's basically a deep dive on the two. So for my team, always remember to detect, respond, and prevent. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.